What you can do is by doing the dirt work ahead of time.
Aw, come on. Ron, I told you, this is a spendy level. And you stepped on it.
Hey, good morning everyone. It's the start of day 12. I hope you had a nice day. Well, gosh, it's Thursday for you. So for us, it was Monday. We're getting rolling here for the week. It was a good weekend and relaxing and productive. So now we are going to get busy working on some of the detail stuff, the intake bay. We'll get that wrapping together here pretty quick. And then we make sure we're gonna move our way to the start of the wetland filter and kind of planning our wetland filter. Most likely the wetland filter is going to have to be something we do towards the end so that we can have access for that large machine to move its way out of here. And so we move our way to the waterfall here pretty quickly. So yeah, we've got a lot to do and a lot is going on in all positive things.
Nice fall day here in Burnsville. We're just working on putting the aqua blocks in, and then we'll be rocking in the intake bay. Big goal for today, and then finishing graveling the pond and stuff. Start moving on to the wetland filter and the waterfall.
Alright, the guys are getting ready to put the last of the gravel inside the pond here. We've got some stuff to do on edge work, but as far as what we need to do to be inside the pond, this is the last of it here. That means the pond is just about ready to be filled, where we can turn on the garden hose. We've got our intake bay in a good spot. We have a lot of plumbing to do for the intake bay yet, so what we'll end up doing is probably filling up this pond until it starts going into the intake bay. That is going to take a few days by itself, and so hopefully by the end of today we'll be leaving it where it is filling. I'm loving the way this is looking. Intake bays are one of my favorite things. I just love them. I love the way they work. We're going to do a lot of shoreline work, and we're going to kind of try and break up this field and make sure it's not too boxy. Dig out some edging here to break this in and kind of do some work to make sure that it doesn't feel like it's a box. Whenever we're doing these intake bays or wetland filters or using aqua blocks, the most efficient thing we can do is dig ourselves a square hole and then fill in the hole with the aqua blocks and then fill in from there. We've been using these super sacks whenever we have a full-size machine rental because we need the full size to be able to handle the weight of these super sacks. Our machines just can't quite handle them. So that's what we're up to, staying busy. We had a good day today. I brought in some more material. We've got our 6x12s, more of those, gravel. We brought in the bubbling boulder, and now the guys are working on the waterfall rock for the wetland filter. Well, I've got a boulder wall to show you in the morning back there that we built to give our height to build our waterfall off of. Not sure if we'll be able to get it any further back against the tree or not, but that's going to get us all the distance we need. So I'm excited. Things are going well. We'll be back tomorrow morning. Hey, good morning everyone. It's the start of day 13. Man, we are just rolling along on this huge project. Things are going great. I'm glad you're watching because this is a really fun one to be able to show off. Client spent the weekend kind of cleaning off some of these boulders, getting us ready to be able to fill it. We've got water lilies to plant, some more detail work to do inside the pond, and then we're going to be able to start filling this pond. Look at some of those boulders. They look just so beautiful. Detail work is looking good. The guys worked on a waterfall last night. That's looking great. Mark is unloading the trailer. I came in with some more custom selected boulders this morning because we are going to be working on the waterfall. We have a goal to hit, which is we're trying to get it where We have a nice meandering stream, calm, wide stream. Some cool things are happening here. And then we get to where you can then put your feet kind of in the water a little bit right there. So we're gonna have that as a goal. And then we have this awesome buildup. This buildup is going to be close to 7 feet from where your feet are put in the water there, just over 6.5 feet. But this is almost 9 feet above our water line. So we've got this huge wall I said I was working on last night, really trying to make it so that these boulders are strong and give us this buildup that we really wanted, so that we can have an impressive waterfall. We're still going to probably be sneaking some boulders back here with the MT85. This was about getting the big stuff in there. I want to make sure that we kind of build up a little bit extra here on this backside to help retain this and help us build up to these giant boulders. So we'll still get a couple things back here. Stay tuned, because we still have much to show you. Just going to keep having fun doing what we do. Grateful today. So far it is a sunny, beautiful day here in Minnesota. That's not supposed to last for the day, but you know what? We're gonna make the most out of it while we can. It is day number 14 here on project number 22. Thank you for joining us. This is part 3. As you can see, we've got water filling up behind us. There's all sorts of challenges and variables ahead of us. One of those being some nasty weather coming today. We've got our throne put into the waterfall. We've got waterfall that Justin's walking on right now. We're just gonna let the water do its thing. So I think it'll be really fun to just kind of sit there and water just coming over to your right there, and 2 people can fit on that rock. We're gonna put a little rock where you can get your feet up on it and have water passing underneath you. Then we're gonna fill in a lot of these spots with smaller stuff. Brad does his thing with that. It's just non-stop in the background. Mr. Handyman. We're trying to figure out if we have the right liner, so that'll be one of the next things we're figuring out here. The water is filling. We've got just a lake filling up in front of us. This is just fun. So we'll let it keep filling here throughout the project until we can't get it. Well, you'll see. Keep watching. And look at this awesome waterfall that's making its way towards you. So right now, that is our focus. We are gonna focus on this sweet waterfall, and we're gonna show you just kind of how we do that. A lot of logistics going on right now, and we will be working on that with you. Good stuff done today. We have rain coming, and we just decided, you know what, let's just brace for the rain and cut our losses, and it'll make for a better day for tomorrow. So we've got our plan going forward with the waterfall. I'm excited because we got all these cool rocks to play with. We'll be playing with those tomorrow. We got things covered and ready for rain. Thank you, team. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, Ron. You're part of the team.
Yeah, I can go to lunch. It's only 11.
All right, well, we're gonna go have a team lunch, and we're gonna call it a day. We're gonna be working on our big waterfall, the wall. We're gonna call it the waterfall wall, and continuing to make progress. A lot of rain last night. The tarps definitely helped us, so we'll be able to keep working on our wall here safely, but it is wet and muddy. So all right, everyone, well, thanks for joining us. Time to get to it. We have had a great day. We're going to be winding down for the day here, but man, we got a lot of this waterfall wall built for us. We're gonna have a lot going on, splits and turns and twists. It's just gonna be awesome. Tons of water flow coming through this. Tomorrow I'll come in with some more big boulders. We'll come in with a plan, and then we'll have probably lunch break. We'll come in with a full trailer load of the 6 to 12s. And yeah, we're just gonna keep plugging away and having fun. All right, well, that's gonna do it for the day. Thank you for joining us, and we will see you tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Well, keep watching, everyone, because for us it's a good night. For you it's just a couple seconds, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, which is seeing you in a couple seconds. Well, you get the idea. Bye-bye. So we've got some retaining boulders put on that far side. We've got some shape coming to our stream here. Now we're doing some of the detail tweaking work of the dirt so that the water goes the way we want it to. We're gonna have this cool stream that meanders, pushes back and comes back around this little peninsula. He's gonna have a bridge cross over onto that and be able to walk over there. So it's looking sweet, but there is plenty of work to be done. So now the guys are working on a bunch of detail work, doing foaming and stuff, and trying to get it so that we can keep filling the pond. We're gonna fill it until it gets into the intake bay, and so the guys are doing some of the foam work and things that need to be done before we can do that. But man, that means we're moving right along when the foam guns come out. And it was awesome. The client let us keep the foam in his shed so it didn't freeze overnight. Thank you, Ron. A lot of thank you Rons involved here. And I've got some more boulders, so I'm gonna unload the trailer. These guys will keep doing what they're doing, and then we will be ready to start working on the waterfall, next portion of the waterfall stream. All right, TTYL. Hey, good morning, everyone. It's the start of day 17. We're just gonna keep rolling on this waterfall. We've got some things right now the guys are working on, straightening out the stream, leveling it off, making sure the water flows downhill. And then we're going to do some complicated stuff. So we'll kind of show you how we're doing the overlap. We're gonna have one piece of liner that stretches from that waterfall all the way up to this waterfall. And there'll be some kind of overlapping. We'll kind of have to show you how we do that. This is complicated, but if you think it out and you do it in steps, you can take away the stress of it all. That's why we had to build the waterfall first. As you can see, we're making this awesome big stream. It's gonna be really interactive. And it's going to be twisting and turning back down, and there'll be a bridge where Justin is crossing over. But we couldn't have done any of that because of the trees and everything on the backside, a fence, access, if we would have done this first. So that's what we're up to. Thank you for watching. Keep watching, because you're going to get to that complete stage very shortly as far as this episode goes, because this is part 3. And we're going to have part 4. So next week, tune in for that, because we're gonna be doing a huge bubbling rock in their front yard. That's just the teaser. So everybody who pulls up here is gonna be like, oh my gosh, this is awesome. And they don't even have a clue what's in the backyard. It's gonna be fun. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to turn on your notification bell. We're gonna give you a new episode once a week, and we're never gonna inundate you with notifications of episodes coming out all the time. Thank you for joining us, everyone. Remember, water features are fun, starting right here in Burnsville, Minnesota. Time to get to work. So the technical part of this is you have to overlap this liner on top of the one we're doing, and this has to go on top of that liner, and it has to go underneath that liner. And then we have to be able to place boulders and drive in here. So the access of this gets a little bit tricky, and we have a plan of attack. We know what we're gonna do. Next thing we're gonna do is just unfold the liner, get it all spread out, plan where it's gonna go, and then we're gonna fold everything all the way back over this, and we're gonna pack dirt up against this rock where that overlap is happening. Once that's in, we'll fold everything back, and then we're going to put this liner over the top of this liner because it's coming up underneath. Again, the water's not going to be too high here. You're not going to have to be too worried. And then we're going to fold all this liner this way. We're going to drive that machine in here. We're going to place some big boulders over there and over there. And then we're going to move to the front yard probably. Justin is doing the screeding of the dirt because we want to make sure that the water spreads out evenly side to side. If you don't do this, you'll get the water that just kind of comes through a trough of gravel. And sometimes that looks cool, sometimes it doesn't. So what you can do is by doing the dirt work ahead of time.
Aw, come on.
Ron, I told you, this is a spendy level, and you stepped on it. Not expensive.
That is probably the cheapest
Now we
one.
have 2 levels. Yo, what?
See? Yeah. Hey, throw the hacksaw on the broken parts and she's safe. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, it looks like it's good.
It's,
I'm just trying to help
Get
out.
that in there, you'll laugh at that.
I think he will. We don't want to get too deep on that side because it's a tight area, and you just have to pay attention to where your liner is. Make sure you know what you got going on. And after this, we get to have fun placing boulders. That's awesome. I was thinking the same thing. Monday, Monday, Monday. You'll buy a full seat, but you'll only need the edge. Just working away here. Guys found an awesome way to work a waterfall rock in there. That rock is from the original pond, and we joked with Ron right away that Erica, my wife, had loved it and she wanted it as a birthday present October 5th. But you know, I think that spot is awesome. That was kind of what we were joking about, and I said, yeah, it's gotta stay here. It's so unique, it's so cool. It's from the first feature, and he was totally right about it being a waterfall stone, and now we worked it into a real cool spot. So this is going to have this kind of flowing, twisting, bouncing effect. It's a waterfall wall. It's going to be a lot of things happening, and then it's going to kind of work its way turning back in. And then we have this awesome pooling area, so there'll be a spot for grandkids to go splash and play. And then we have a nice twisting, meandering stream. So I'm really happy with the way this is turning out right now. There is tons of work ahead of us, but we're going to just keep plugging away at it. Great. It's a funny joke. That's a Lexus, right? Is that a new paint job? Because I don't want to mess it up too bad. Alright. I can hear the leaves moving.
Ron, I think your car's blocking the bathroom.
What's that?
I think your car is blocking the bathroom.
Bathroom. I've got to go get some diesel fuel.
Okay.
We'll
Just
worry
clearing
about that
some-
later.
Alright, the joke's on you, they clean it on Mondays. Haha!
Okay.
Kind of comfortable in here.
Feel like there's a feud brewing here.
Not as comfortable as I think I see.
Oh, you left the diesel cans all the way down at the bottom of the hill?
Oh, I don't know what he did with the keys. I'll try to get you out of there. Oh,
Hey,
Hi!
alright.
You know, Krista's gonna be here any minute to check out the water feature from Rock Hard. Well, like to say hi.
oh, he got the diesel cans. We're good.
Yeah, I gotta get going. I can't stay parked here. I know you wanted to load some more stuff, but we'll be alright.
Oh. Hey, thanks for grabbing some diesel for us, Ron.
My pleasure. One thing I don't want to be is in the way.
That's for sure.
Oh my God! Did you just say that?
I appreciate it. I mean, you've been like a ghost the entire project, so
Well, I like to stay out of the way, you know.
yeah, I know you do.
Keys! Oh, really? It's at the bottom of the hole we dug for the pond.
There they are.
Oh my God! Oh, that feels good to get out of there.
I'm backing up and I didn't realize you were in there. I was like, why is he
He did it right as I started peeing.
He got all the space. What is he doing?
He got you.
Yeah, you got me.
Now you're even, right?
Yeah, we're definitely even, Ron. Or we wouldn't be. Sponsored by Pond King Water Gardens. Living works of art, 1 yard at a time.